Morning students, this is Dolly Gupta, your English teacher. As you all are updated with the news of COVID-19, this pandemic disease made everything topsy-turvy and you all are worried about your studies. So here we are with the solution of this problem. We will continue our classes online. Please get connected. Now I welcome you all in English class of 10th standard. Today we will read out the very first poem of your book, First Flight. The poem name is Dust of Snow and it is composed by the great poet Robert Frost. Dear students, in last year also in class 9th, you have read a poem of Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. Okay, in that particular poem, if you remember, the poet was in a depressed mood because he was repenting or he was remorsing for the act or for the decision he had taken in his past. Because of his decision, he had all the differences in his life. In this particular poem, Dust of Snow, again the poet is in a sad or in a depressed mood, but the reason has not been mentioned in the poem. Actually, the Dust of Snow is a very small and simple poem with a deep meaning. It expresses the significance of small things in changing one's attitude. The poem also explains that the little things in life can make a huge changes in our life or in our future. It also reflects that the hard times in the life will lead to the happier times, but or if we can persist with it. So now I'm going to start the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. The poet Robert Frost recounts a small incident that changes his mood. It seems very simple, but it has a great significance. Once the poet was in a very depressed mood or he was very hopeless. He was in a state of sorrow and was lost in his thoughts. He was just standing under a hemlock tree. A student, hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. Suddenly a crow that was sitting on the tree shook the tree and the fine particles of snow from the tree fell on the poet. Actually, the poem also includes the two agents of nature, the hemlock tree and the crow, who are the signifiers of sadness and gloom, just like the poet's mood that was in the opening scene. Okay, now the second stanza is, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. When the soft and cold snow fell on the poet, it changed his mood from the state of sadness to happiness. He started feeling soothed or peaceful, or you can say refreshed. Actually, this simple incident helped him to enjoy the remaining part of the day, and he thus became happy as it saved his rest of the day from being wasted and held in regret. Actually, students, this poem also illustrates the extraordinary curative power of nature and tribal things in life. Because of these tribal things, the mood of the poet lifted instantly and he felt relaxing. He was thankful to both of the nature object. First one is the hemlock tree, which is a poisonous tree, and the second one is crow, who is also a symbol of negativity. But it doesn't mean that the negative things we consider in a life or the things that are very small doesn't have any signification in one's life. They all are important. As you have seen in the poem, that because of the small act of the crow, the sorrow of the poet was washed away by the light shower of snow dust. His spirit was revived and he got ready to utilize the rest of the day constructively. So, student, we should not get hopeless if we get a hard time in our life, or if we face any kind of difficulty in our life. So student, thank you very much. This was the end of the poem, and the hard meaning or the new words or poetic devices I am giving you in the description box. Please see and do your question answers also. Thank you.